Hello, my fellow volunteers. We hope this presentation will help you determine what clothing and linens to keep and what to discard into the recycle bin. The most important advice is be very picky. But here is the top line. Discard any clothing or linens that are dirty, torn, worn out, stained, smelly, pitty, pet hairy, have missing buttons or broken zippers, or touts an event, business, or high school. What do we mean by all that? Well, listen up. Most of the time, dirt is obvious. Look closely at the inside of collars and cuffs. I've even seen a white shirt with the cleaner's tag on it, but there was a distinct ring around the collar inside the cuffs. A tear is usually easy to spot, like on this purple jacket, but sometimes there will be a tiny hole or a frayed cuff. Buttonholes sometimes tear as well. Is it fashion or just plain worn out? If the item is screen printed, make sure it isn't cracked or peeling like the UR logo in the center picture. If it has an elastic waist, make sure the elastic is still springy. Make sure the fabric isn't worn thin. Would you buy it for yourself or a family member? Our customers praise our clothing stock for being in tip-top condition. So if you have the least doubt, recycle it. This category is different from dirty because an item could be fresh out of the washer, but still be stained. Don't forget to check the front and back of sleeves. Underarm deodorant on an otherwise perfectly fine sleeveless shirt or dress is reason to recycle it. As for linens, we know it's cumbersome, but important to check every inch, back and front, of comforters, blankets, sheets, and tablecloths for stains. That might very well be the reason the donor wanted to get rid of the item. If you open a bag or box of donated clothes and you get a big whiff of cigarette smoke, body odor, or some chemical like gasoline, which I once experienced, chuck the whole bag's contents into the recycle bin. Enough said. What do we mean by pilly, you ask? Take a look at these pictures. Pilling happens when fabric is abraded to the point that the fibers pull away from the garment and form little balls or pills on top of the fabric. Sometimes with cotton knit clothes, pills aren't readily visible when looking at the item straight on. Sometimes you have to tilt it to see the pilling. If there are 2 or 3 cat hairs on an item, no biggie, just pick them off. But some clothes are literally covered in pet hair, and it would take a half an hour to get them all off. If you find that the first 3 or 4 items in the bag are covered in pet hair, then they most likely all are. So just throw the whole bag's contents into the recycle bin. Button all the buttons. Sometimes a button pops off in the process, or you'll find that there's a button missing. Try every zipper, even inside a purse. I once found a $100 bill in a zippered compartment. Can you say donation? There was once a beautiful North Face ski parka, in perfect condition, but the zipper was totally broken. Too bad, so sad. Into the recycle bin it went. Never say to yourself, well, somebody might want this. Just no. Who wants a dozen royal blue t-shirts, never been worn, that say, Deep Run High School Wildcats tennis team? Not us. Recycle them. Or how about a lovely men's polo shirt in pristine condition with embroidery that says, Nags Head Invitational 2001? Again, not us. Pitch it. The only logoed items we keep are from colleges or universities and major brands like Nike, Pink, or Under Armour. Last but not least, No used underwear, bras, boxers, shapewear, undershirts, no matter how good their condition. Thank you for watching this presentation.